Okay, so we're gonna make some fruit smoothie here for the Ninja Master Prep QB900B. I got this at Walmart for $35. Works pretty well. Tried it a couple times so far. I've already cleaned all the parts. Got the blade here for the middle. Stick that down there. In reality, you should be putting this blade on first before you put it on. This goes on second. There's two blades. It slides down on here, and then once you get it on there, you can lock it in so it doesn't. So you can hold it like that. It doesn't slide off on you. Doesn't lock in very well, but it just turns in place. You got the blades like that. I like this blender. It works pretty well for getting a lot of the area covered. You got the blender lid here. This is for when you're blending it. This lid is for when you're storing it. And this rubber guard goes on this bit here. Let's see. I always take it off to clean it. Make sure it all gets clean, there's nothing left. If I can put it back on here with one hand. Line up all these grooves. And then press down. Like so. Now the rubber guard's on there. Goes on top like that. Line it up so the pouring spout is set correctly. Like that. And then this is the actual motor part. It goes kind of sideways like that. And you plug it in. Let's see. Then it blends. We're not going to turn it on yet though. Get this lid back off. Not so easy to do with one hand. And the rubber guard kind of slipped off on me here. So I'm going to put that back on. I don't know if technically you're supposed to take that off to ever clean it, but I did. And now it kind of comes off on its own sometimes. Or maybe it always does. Alright, so throw some ice in there. The first part. I'm going to put some coconut water in here. Shake it up. I got this at Aldi's for a couple dollars. $2.30. Gonna need a good bit in there. Could always add more as we go. And then put some fruit in there. Just some strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Great value, organic, frozen in the freezer aisle. Not that bad of a price for 2-pound bags. It's like $8 for each. They varied in price. Let's see here. So we got our fruit, we got our ice, we got our liquid. What are we missing? Oh yeah, here we go. Cazadores tequila. Whoops. I never had this stuff before today. And you actually don't twist off the top. You gotta unplug it, uncork it. Like so. Let's see if I don't get too much of this in here. I think that's good. Seems about right. It's probably way too much. I don't know anything. But we got some liquid in there, we got some ice, we got some fruit. It's time to blend it. And if it doesn't have enough liquid, we could always add more, but I think it'll be fine. You know what? I'll put a little bit of this stevia in here, just to add a little more sweetness to the fruit, since there's no extra sugar added. This should help. Let's get the lid on. Okay, and we're ready to blend. The motor on. Alright, now cover your ears because this thing has no muffler. It only has one setting, which is just you push it down and it goes. So you should kind of pulse it. Apparently you shouldn't really run it for more than 10 seconds at a time. You can kind of see the difference in where the blades are spinning in the two different sections. It really helps make sure everything kind of gets evenly distributed. If you fill this thing up too much, it definitely won't get the top part. Or if it's got too much fruit, too much ice, not enough liquid. This is actually probably the best job that I've done so far. First time I didn't put any liquid in because I'm an idiot, and then the second time I probably put too much fruit. Let's see. Maybe shake it a little bit. Now remember, the motor doesn't attach to anything really, it just sits there. You can see here, if you get any splash damage, it'll actually come up onto there and it can get in the motor here. Some people are complaining about how that's difficult to clean. I'm sure you could just get one of those like little wire brushes, like, well, plastic, but small little circular brush things you could just kind of like put in there. Sounds like there's still more ice in there. As you might be able to tell, the top is definitely darker than the bottom because it's not getting mixed as much, but it's sufficient, I think. It's definitely, I think, a bit too much for this thing. But, you know, whatever. top is moving a little bit. Good sign. Okay, I think that's enough. You can get the lid off here. It's actually better. Now it does have a pour spout you can use to pour, which I'm actually going to, because when I try to just pour it from that big lip, it does get to be a bit of a mess. But I'm going to take the blades out first. It's actually kind of nice and thick here. Not bad for just a few ingredients. Look at that, that's really fluffy and thick. It's amazing. Now you just lick the blades, and that's how your life ends. I'm just kidding, don't lick the blades. Those blades are really sharp. Don't be an idiot. Alright, so this is what I got. Got this is at Walmart too. Look at this. Look how tall that is. Half-gallon mason jar. That's what you need. That's what everybody needs. I kind of got some of this on the rim. Whatever. Alright, so we'll secure our lid again so we can pour. Easier to do with two hands. Then the lid kind of snaps up. Let's get a little locking mechanism there. Pull it up. The lid isn't as secure as I would hope, but whatever. Still got the pouring. It doesn't pour that well when it's this thick. Not well at all. It's just coming out in clumps. Okay, well, screw the lid then. I'm just gonna have to wing it. Kind of knock that back down in there. Take the lid off. Human meat. Nice and fluffy. Really does look like some pink flesh. I can really taste the tequila, but it tastes really good. Works well for this. So said the reviews as well, and I agree. So let's see here. This is milliliters. We got 500, 1,000, 1,500 milliliters of smoothie, and then these are cups. Looks like we got about 2, 4, 6, 8 cups. And that's how you use the Ninja Master Prep QB900B. $35. It also has a salad vegetable chopping bowl as well, which I haven't used yet, but from the performance of the actual blender itself, I'd say it's going to work out really well. And the cleanup's really easy. You can take it apart. There's only a few pieces. It's really great and easy for just doing a quick blend. And that would be that.